from the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there. Welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. We never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Buying some time left. Taking a shot on the first play. It's complete! Oh my, they left it wide open. Brian Callahan, an unhappy camper along that sideline. He's got the challenge flag out. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's got to gain a 6 there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it, it's Williams. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger. But looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Spears. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak, here's Ward. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Let's go now. 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys 14.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Ward. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal.
Pinheiro's kick is good. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. 1st down, here's Dak. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Gronk, but it does force a 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Has the distance, but headed well left, no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Carried by Spears to start the drive. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. That brings up 2nd and 10.
Tap the 50. Tap the 50.
A first carry now for the rookie out of Ole Miss. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Ready, break.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Here we go. Set. Crack Ollie.
Ridley, the motion man left. On third and long, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Piniero's kick is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Turpin with a return. It's going well so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Going trips left here as they get sent. 1st and 10. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Trying to work quickly now. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Dump off pass to Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
A gain of 5. And a Cowboy first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Prescott here from the gun. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Okay, ready?
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. Jukes away from one. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blue gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The second down run good for 4, and that brings up third down. They're working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Play fake. It's Milton. Makes the catch. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throwing for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last play stopped short, still 3 yards to gain, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Make your time, Mike.
Nothing out of the pistol here. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Aubrey puts it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Off the play fake, Miller. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Here's the backup. First throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. On the ground again with Johnson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Mullings will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, it's Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Got it, man. It's Flanoy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now, Milton. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
From the gun, Miller. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Miller on play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, Miller finds him over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Cowboys going with a dime package now. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands. To the ground it goes. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Milton. On screen here to Blue. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. We've set a downs from 37. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. Blast through midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 1st down from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Uh-oh, Milton lost it. And the Titans pick it up. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They're going play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's a cut for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Miller. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. The Cowboys and Jaden Blue ready to take over once again. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Brian Callahan getting his Titans offense out for another drive. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's completed right side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
2 yards. And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Johnson up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Steps up, and he's running with it. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play, and then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Shoves one away. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He put everything he had into this one. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 16 at the 31-yard line.
Miller looking to run. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Going with Johnson here. Escapes a defender. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Johnson again. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Miller to the air. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys 8-yard line.
And up to Johnson out of his own read. Massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. Now we have a member of the Titans injured after the play and in need of some assistance. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And a defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Another throw for Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Everybody rushing back to the line. Dak throwing again. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Miller on play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Out of the shotgun, Miller. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This from 48 on the left hash. Piniero's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Screen here for Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw is Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense working quickly. From the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drop the lead back to 13. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, this is Johnson. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. Shoots away from one. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Now Miller getting his guys set for this 2-point attempt. Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Turpin with a return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a positive result on that effort. He's down to the enemy 40 before going out.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense. He now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done. I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the give, it's Blue. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Miller. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Oh, he loses the football. And he falls on it. They're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. 3rd and long for him here. Gets this to Stover. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Starts the return at the 34. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone now. Setting up the screen. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now it's Prescott again. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Throwing again, Prescott. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Titans to the line now. First and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. From the gun, Miller. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans with a comfortable 12-point lead. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Cowboys offense headed out there. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Checking this one down. It's Blue. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now from further back, another try. Here's first and goal. Here's Dak. step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. To throw. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Desperation time here. Has it down close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5. As we approach the final half minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Titans look like they've recovered. Yep, and folks, this game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.